Hi, it's Gwyn. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here at the O2. It's a cold December evening and I'm at a very favourite venue of mine. I've been here many times over recent years. I've been to see Van Morrison, Eric Clapton, Simple Minds, Liam Gallagher, Elton John on his final tour, and Genesis on their final ever performance. So over the years I've seen some really good acts, but tonight, for the first time in 9 years, I'm getting to see Paul McCartney.
Back home in London. Okay, well, we got some old songs for you, some new songs, some in-between songs. Yeah? So, let's crack on. Don't care too much for money, only get money enough. That someday soon the sun was gonna shine, and she was right. This love of mine, my Valentine. So now we're going to go back in time. in spite of all the danger, in spite of all that may be. When we first started and we were to America, we got the Beatles scream. Let's have one tonight, the Beatles scream. Take these summer nights and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the night of a dark black night. But if I say I really loved you and was glad you came along, then you were here today. Ooh, for you were in my song. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she moves me, I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe her now. song's very special to me. You'll see why.
Everybody had a hard year. Everybody had a good time. Everybody had a wet dream. Everybody saw the sunshine. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Everybody had a good year. Everybody let the hair down. Everybody pulled the socks up. Everybody put the pool down. Oh yeah.
Wow, well that was last night and I've been there, done that, and literally got the t-shirt. What a fabulous night it was, and I hope you enjoyed the collection of clips that I put together. I'd just like to mention some of my highlights from the show last night, and also just to let you know that I will post a full set listing at the end of the video, so if you want to check out the full list of tracks that Paul performed last night, you'll find it at the end of the video. First track I'd like to mention is Junior's Farm, which has for years and years for me been a really great Wings track. I'd never seen Paul perform it in concert before, so I was really chuffed that he did that last night. And again, another Wings track, Letting Go. Now, I love Venus Mars, always have, and so to see that performed, what a rocking great track, with great guitar work by Brian and Rusty in particular, as well as Paul. So they were all contributing great licks to what is a fantastic track. A real highlight for this year has been, for me, One Hand Clapping, and one of the standout tracks on that was 1985, and his performance of that last night was absolutely superb. As he mentioned in the video, we went back in time and he performed In Spite of All the Dangers. So a very early track. That was the first track that he ever recorded, and I thought it was really, really good. A good sing-along track, bit of audience participation just to throw into the mix, which is never a bad thing. And it was a really, really good homely version of an old track. If I was going to single out one highlight in particular, for me, it was actually seeing Now and Then. Seeing Paul sing it, seeing clips from the video, it was really, really good. Tugged on the old heartstrings, I have to admit. And for me, I think it was my highlight of the night. Always something that also tugs on the heartstrings is Something, and no exception there, with great guitar solos contributed by Brian. It was a wonderful tribute to George, as it always is, with his little ukulele introduction and anecdote. Was absolutely superb. As it's that time of year, Paul did Wonderful Christmas Time, backed by a children's choir and snow falling from the ceiling. It was a perfect way to celebrate this time of year. Again, another track that I've not heard him perform live, so another highlight for me. Another track that I would like to single out in particular is I've Got a Feeling, which he performed at Glastonbury as a tribute to John. I've not seen him perform this live, and I was really looking forward to the interaction, both musically and in terms of the visuals with John up on screen. And it proved to be a real favourite of mine. A really, really fabulous track, which was part of the Encore. My word, Paul is an absolute force of nature, isn't he? His experience as a performer, plus having a really stellar and very tight performing band, plus some very sympathetic and complimentary arrangements, really do bring out the best in Paul. As mentioned, my highlight of the year really had, up until this point, been one hand clapping, where his vocals were absolutely immense. This is obviously Paul at age 30 odd, but were the vocals that I heard yesterday or last night the same voice as was on that LP? Well, in some ways, yes, but in many ways, no. But did his voice take away anything from what was a terrific night from me? Absolutely not. It was a fabulous performance. There's often some criticism over his choice of set, and we would all like to have our own bespoke list of songs, but that's never going to happen. But for me, there were plenty of either new or very rarely performed songs that he did actually do last night, and many of those were my favourite tracks of the night. But rather than change up his set list, if I was going to make one small criticism, and this is tiny, I wish he'd just mix up some of his anecdotes. He's a man of a certain age with a whole lifetime of memories, and he's got a terrific sense of humour, so I'd wish he'd just wing it a little bit and draw on some of those other experiences and memories, and just give us a few more different anecdotes from time to time. How Paul manages a nearly 3-hour set with that amount of intensity is absolutely staggering. And also his obscene dexterity with his musical instruments, which he picks up throughout the show. He played acoustic guitar, bass guitar, electric guitar, grand piano, his psychedelics upright piano, mandolin and ukulele last night, and it was all effortless. So we really are blessed to have Paul performing at such a high level at such an advanced year. And also to say that we're lucky also to have Ringo doing exactly the same. So I'm very glad to have seen Paul last night. Terrific show. And I know that those people who are lucky enough to get tickets for the final show of the tour, which is tonight, are in for a great show too, with the very big chance of there being a few surprises as well. So I'm very jealous of those who are going. So in summary, a really great show. And just to respond to Paul's closing comment of "see you next time," I look forward to that. So it could be no surprise, if I'm going to give the show a rating, it's going to be 5 stars. So if you've enjoyed the video, if you'd consider giving the video a like or subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any of the high quality Beatle content that we provide here, then that would be really appreciated. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you very soon. Until next time, bye for now.